Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your man Rico Rivers, the host of the Rico Rivers radio show every Sunday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time and 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The call-in number is 214-317-4855. And I'm here just to, hey, let's talk about some things. Wait a minute, y'all. All right. It's been a long week, and got a few things on my mind. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. I just like to share my thoughts about things. A few things happened this weekend. It was kind of weird. Let's start with those two lesbians with children who had the kids smoking blunts. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And they were, they were finally charged this week. Let me tell y'all something. This is nothing uncommon. This behavior. It's a shame, and that's why I'm always encouraging black males. Look, be careful where you shoot your sperm, because if you shoot it in broke chicks, they're gonna have it because the government funds them to breed for the prison industrial complex. Yeah, I said it. And here these two bitches passing blunts to a 3-year-old, I think a 2-year-old, and an 18-month-old. In the video, it's disgusting. And they had a bail of $150,000. And guess what, fellas? They lowered it. They petitioned to have the bail lowered, and I think the bail was lowered to $100,000. Do you think, as a man, had you been seen on video passing drugs to children, that you would be even given a bail? Do y'all understand this, fellas? This they want to talk about misogyny and sexism and all this shit, but look what they did. These women had no business getting a bail. But even they give the most ratchet and disgusting of women a chance to get back out. And you can do little or nothing, men. But anyway, those women deserve to be thrown under the jail. That was disgusting. And I keep warning men, please encourage you, be careful of where you leave your sperm. I know, hey, we're going to have sex, but in 2018, you don't have to just secrete everywhere you beat. You hear me? And next, there's a cop here in the Dallas area, Balk Springs, a little country, little hick town, Balk Springs, Texas. He last summer or so, he ran up on a party that teenagers were having. He shot a black kid in the head. Y'all know, he was found guilty. You want to know why he was found guilty? Because his little white cops told on him. And then they had white people to speak on behalf of that boy. And guess what, y'all? He was only given 15 years for direct murder. 15 years. The jury only awarded him, sentenced him 15 years for blatant murder. You understand how this thing works? Yeah, they will, throw a few of their own under the bus, but he went too far. They couldn't clean it up. Try to lie, say their lives were in danger, and they weren't, and they had to go and tell it because there was no evidence anywhere to kind of back it up, because police will lie for each other in a heartbeat. They'll even set it up for you to be murdered. But see, this was just too blatant. They couldn't help him. And then he had the coach and all those folks saying what a great guy the kid was. White people. That's the only reason this kid got justice. I know y'all we want to believe that under this system, white men and black boys, black men and black boys are treated fairly on some level. That's not true. That cop was supposed to be sentenced to death, no death penalty, or 100 years in prison. But he's going to get out in about 5 or 6 and going to move on. And guess what? He's going to walk around here just like Zimmerman. So don't, kind of save your anger. Next, what's the next thing? Those women and black men, again, listen, watch, listen. Now, a few weeks back, a black woman in St. Louis, Oklahoma, one of these states, was punched in the mouth by this Korean or Asian beauty supply or hair store. Just bust her lip. She spat out blood right there on the video. And no black men came out. For all you black women out there to say, black men don't protect black women. They ain't to stand up. Well, every time you look around, something happened to one of you. Well, there's some black men somewhere standing up. And so here we go. These guys are waging a protest to get the store shut down. And y'all saw the video. It's all over the place. The Asians said, we're giving 50% off everything in the store. No, especially the hair. and black women lined up damn near around the block. Guys, these are the people that they're saying that we should be protecting. They don't give a damn about themselves. Of course, not all police. But y'all know that this is nothing. This is not a small act of foolishness. This permeates throughout our community. It doesn't mean that because they were in a lower economic community. Black women with PhDs think the same way about weave. They do. Black women who have master's degrees, nurses, they think the same way about weave. So let's not make it a ratchet mentality. There's a black female mentality about this weave. And so you see how my hair just grows, and my hair could grow this long in probably in 2 weeks, I'm playing. But it does. Now, how come black men's hair can grow like this, but black women lie and say their hair can't grow? And all I do is I wash it. I mean, I have a stylist. Shout out to my girl, Marquita. I have a stylist who hooks me up every 3 weeks or so. She'll wash it, condition it, twist it, all the new growth and all that. So how come black women think like this is so difficult to achieve? And I'm not saying you have to have this style, but hair grows when you don't glue, staple, sew, or nail in hair that belongs to women of other races in your damn scalp. And but you want to hear the most interesting thing about this weave issue? You ever notice dykes and stud lesbian black women, their hair looks like mine? How come they have natural hair, but women who are not supposed to be lesbian or gay, they can't seem to do anything with their hair? Anyway, and okay, I want to share that. It was the weirdest thing to say. And then the light-skinned chick talked real crazy to the black man who was standing up for her. She cussed them out, just upset because they were caught red-handed being, sell out little bed wenches. And then you have the Aretha FranklinFuneral, which I liked it. Long live the Queen. Yes, it was long, but I want to say something about that. Let me tell y'all something. The only people who should be complaining about how long that funeral was are the people who attended it. For those of you who watched it online, those of you who watched it on Facebook or social media or online or on TV, what do you have to complain about? You weren't there. Now, if you set your dumb ass in front of the TV for 7 hours, that's you. It's not the funeral. The only people who would be complaining about a 7-hour funeral are those who sat there, who were there in person, who sat for 7 hours. So I don't understand all these jokes and memes about, damn. One guy said, damn, I went to South Africa, visited some friends, and I came back, and that funeral is still going on. I'm like, wow, really, bro? Cut it out. That's the Queen of Soul. Not just the Queen of Soul. She did a lot of stuff that was exemplified what a black woman is. And so, I don't care. They could have taken 3 days to put that woman to rest. I don't give a damn. Because she's the queen. Yeah, respect it. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Al Sharpton, I spelled it right on the first time. So anyway, another thing about that funeral. The performances were what they were. I have 2 minutes. Shout out to Fantasia. I always like to hear her sing. And, and the Clark sisters, and others. Everybody did a great job. It's shocking, though, they let Mr. Farrakhan speak. It was weird. Or maybe I missed his speech. I'll go and YouTube it. But 2 preachers. Let me talk about the first one I like. That pissed everybody off. The preacher that got up there and spoke the truth about black women not being able to raise boys to be men. That is the truth. Black men, where's your soul? Black community. He said, black folks, where is your soul? And he said a couple of more things in there. But the thing, he said, this thing right here is, I think, what pissed everybody off when he said that, black women, you can't do it on your own. And I think that upset a lot of people, because that seems to be the thing that people are talking about. Were his comments appropriate? Was that the right place to say that? My question is, when is it ever a wrong time to tell the truth? See, only people who make that complaint about that wasn't the right place, that wasn't the right time, are those who don't want to hear the truth. See, I'm one of those persons, of many, who tell the truth wherever it should be told. Is there a particular place you should be telling the truth? I think the perfect place to tell the truth is when everybody's watching and listening. We have their undivided attention. If it's at a funeral of the Queen of Soul, tell it. And guess what? If it's kneeling at the football game, and these NFL football games, tell the truth. So Y'all just cut out the foolishness. It was the wrong place, wrong time. No, that's my opinion about that. I think he told the truth. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's all over social media. People are upset that he told the truth. And I think it's because he offended the black matriarch. And we all know what the result of the black matriarch has been on the black community. What a negative, rough, and horrible impact the black matriarch has been on the black community. I just told the truth then, but somebody will get pissed. If you don't have any men around, it's chaos. It's anarchy. It's undisciplined. It's disorganized. Yeah, I said it because it's the truth. Next, the preacher who felt up Ariana Grande. Let me tell you something about that ignorant bastard. You pervert, cut it out, man. You went too far. You know damn well. And guess what? He likes white girls. Because he was just excited to see that little chick. And she is a cute little Italian little chick, and I ain't gonna front. She is a nice little handful of little cutie. But, be that as it may, if I met her, I wouldn't be squeezing all up on her, pulling all on her like that. It's not like that. You're not supposed to behave that way, civilized grown men and so-called preacher. But you know me, if anyone knows me, no, I don't give a damn about no Negro preacher. I don't think much of any of them. So this was just an example of him just being himself and what he is, a goddamn Negro preacher. Inappropriate, pervert, undercover, or just overt freak. And so he used that opportunity to get his freak on with that little white chick who was visiting the black church probably the first time. And that's what he did. He took advantage of the situation. You know, you don't hug and squeeze nobody. And then what's that stupid shit he said? When I heard your name, I thought it was what, food on a Taco Bell menu. That right there did it for me before he even got to the group, and I was done then. So why would you keep saying stupid shit? That's not we, but them. And then for those of you who say, well, he made all preachers and all black men look bad. No, he didn't. He only made his dumb ass look bad because he doesn't represent me. I'm not religious. I don't go to church, and I don't hang out with busters like him. So he didn't represent me, and he didn't represent a legion of black men, because the majority of us, if not all of us, know how to behave in front of ladies. Well, of course, there's some dudes who are ungentlemanlike, but no, they represent themselves. And yeah, you sick-ass little preacher, cut it out, man, trying to get your little feel on that little chick. Cut it out, man. And anybody who's trying to make excuses for him, don't do it. Just don't. It was just clear cut. Too much squeezing, too much pulling. I mean, he squeezed it from the side and got his little long fingers on her little tatas. Then he, she was, of course, nervous. She was just trying to get through it. He done pulled little mama up to him. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm talking about little mama. Ugh. Got him a squeeze on. I said, you son of a bitch. And it's not because she's a little white girl. It could have been anybody. You just don't do that. And if she comes around and put Me Too on his ass, hey, it is what it is. Now that would look like a Me Too to me. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. Check out my show. I have links above this video if y'all want to donate to your boy, because I try to bring the opinions and thoughts that a lot of us are kind of afraid to say out loud, but I'm not. And I appreciate you checking out my show every Sunday night. www.dfwiradio.com. Let me see before I sign off if I forgot anything. The two preachers, the Aretha. Oh yeah, Omarosa showed up for the funeral. Right on, Omarosa. I love her. She showed up. Oh yeah, your boy, yeah. Your boy Barack Obama didn't show up to the Queen of Soul when she sang at his inauguration, and he sang to one of his tribute things, and he just loved the Queen of Soul. But all of a sudden he went to McCain's funeral, but he said he had a scheduling conflict allegedly. He couldn't make hers, but I understand that Bill and Hillary made the black funeral and they went to the white funeral. I saw some on social media that said, you know what? Him picking McCain's funeral over Aretha's funeral is very indicative of his politics, the way he's been all the time. We all know how he did. He ignored the black community and looked after the gay community, Hispanic community, the white woman community, and the Jewish community. And gave Negroes an Al Green song. But y'all still love him, so y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. But he continued to show you, look, y'all, I just needed y'all vote. But anyway, this is Rico Rivers, host of the Rico Rivers Radio Show. Y'all be cool. I'm sorry for making this video this long, but hope you enjoyed it. Holla at y'all next time. Peace.